Please welcome storyteller, poet, and six-time TED speaker, Reeves.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the session. Welcome to Tuesday at the RSA conference. The last time that we met physically on a Tuesday in this room, I stood right here on this stage and I played 20 questions with the audience to liven things up, to warm things up, to break the ice. It seems like so long ago, and it was. We actually have a picture of that day. This is me back then. And look at the questions that I was asking. This is seriously the first question. Is it okay to wear socks with sandals? We were so innocent. That's all we had to think about back then. And half of the audience said, yes. And half the audience, much more than half the audience actually said, no. But then they hugged and they said, we agree to disagree, and they breathed on each other because that's how we did it in the before times. And look what we're talking about. This is my badge from that event, February 24th to 27th, 2020. What could possibly go wrong? Some people might remember this. The theme of the conference that year, we were so optimistic. The theme was, the future looks bright, especially next month. And that did not age well. In retrospect, didn't age well. Who was there? By applause. Let me hear it. If you were there, I was there. We were there. We made it. It's good to see you back. I hope your families are good. I hope your sense of smell is intact. And then look at the other cohort. I think there's much more of you than I expected this year. This is this year's name badge. The conference organizers were going to theme this year, what the heck just happened? And they just switched it to transform. Kind of says the same thing. It's shorter. But let me hear your best noob energy, okay? You can woot, you can stomp, you can holler. Let's make some noise. Who's a rookie? Where are my rookies at? First time RSA conference? Well, they all sat in front, too. They're all right here. They're like, yes, there's no quiz, okay? Well, welcome. By the way, rookies at RSA conference, all the passwords are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It just makes it easier. I think it was Cisco's idea, actually. So let's make some noise. Let's answer some questions. A lot of people got into a lot of different pastimes during pandemic, right? They started baking sourdough bread, or they started bike riding, or they started day drinking in some cases. Just by applause, who picked up a new sport, hobby, or exercise during pandemic? Pick something up. And now keep that applause going. If you still do the thing, you're still on the Peloton. Wow, I thought there would be a dip. Good for you and your stickiness. All right, this is something that did not exist back then. Societally, we have changed. So I want to play a little game. I'm going to call it always, never, sometimes. When we met 2.25 years ago, we didn't have this phenomenon, right? We know this, right? This is the Zoom call where this is for show and this is for, oh, no. I'm not asking you if you did it. That's too personal. I'm just saying societally, let's vote. Let's see where we are on whether or not this is acceptable. So whose team always? Just always? Yeah, good for you. Just no trousers. That was in the rookie section, too. Whose team never? Never. Really, though? I don't want to be judgmental. And whose team sometimes? Yeah, sometimes you got to go. Yeah, sometimes you got to Zoom with your pants off. It just is what happens. I have a question. You know, we got into a bunch of other things as well. Who finished Netflix? Or should I say, who else finished Netflix? Anybody? Yeah, when my next Netflix recommendations popped up, it just said, dude, go outside. Stop. Close your laptop. I do want to play a game, though, just to see where we're at. It's called King, Queen, Squid. Just to see where you can vote for more than one, but just, what kind of audience are we? Who's Team Tiger King? Kind of lowbrow and trashy, but still, Yeah, okay, you don't have to admit it. Who's Team Queen's Gambit? Who's like, yeah, it figures in this crowd. And then who's into bonkers stuff from Korea? Who's Team Squid Game? I love it. I watched so much Squid Game, I actually learned Korean, so that's a good thing. So this next question, make some noise for your sister-in-law or your new baby or your bride or your groom. Who gained a family member during pandemic? Let's hear it. I did. There were a bunch of ways to do pandemic. There's no one right way, but I would like to just canvass the crowd to see where we're at. There's the way of self-realization. You took some time for yourself. Maybe you started meditating. You took some me time. We're going to call that solo mode. By applause, anybody do solo mode? Anybody was like, yeah. And you're here alone today too. That's cool. And then there's the idea where you find a loved one and you just increase the bond between you. You know, you become an egotism for two. Anybody do the duo mode? Duo mode? Spend pandemic and duo mode? That's nice. That's romantic. And then anybody just stay with family? Anybody just hang out with family? We call this the mucho mode. Yeah, give it up for mucho mode. Well, however you got it done, I am so glad you got it done. We are so pleased that you are here. It is amazing to see you again. It is amazing to meet you. Please enjoy the session. You are among family now. Thank you.